What? Chris yelled in the cart, standing up in surprise at the appearance of the monsters. Claire looked back at the adventurers, yelling, "Get down from there and help us out!" Returning her attention to the several rock lizards quickly making their way towards the three of them, Claire quickly set the rifle to fire at its most powerful setting and held down the trigger. Raining down bolts of energy at the nearest one, Claire tried to ignore the concern about the weapon overheating as it sprayed out destruction. These ones are twice the size as what's in the cart, she thought to herself. Though she turned back to yell at the adventurers, Claire didn't check on whether Abby and Hannah were firing their weapons. But with the number of energy blasts striking the rock lizards, it was clear that they were holding down their triggers without any worry. It's not slowing them down, Claire realized as the rock lizards were nearly halfway towards them. Pausing for a moment, she checked up on the Catwoman. The worker was looking at the number of monsters charging at them. Her eyes were wide in fright, with no ability to defend herself. "This isn't working!" Claire yelled. "We need to do something different." She continued, aiming at the closest rock lizard, aiming at its head in hopes it would drop. The problem was how its head was low to the ground, while the rest of the body was covered in protective rocks like a natural suit of armor. Over the sound of the rifles, Abby yelled, "Agreed! But we can't move forward, it's too risky." "How about going the way we came, drawing them away from the cart?" Hannah yelled out her thoughts. Since they'd already checked the area they'd passed, with little chance of new rock lizards taking position along the path, Claire knew it was their best option. "Let's do it!" Releasing her finger from the trigger, she began running away from the cart. Her breathing became heavy as she tried to handle the weapon. After running dozens of feet away from the cart, she quickly turned around. Claire saw that both Hannah and Abby were dashing towards where she was standing. On the other side of the cart, the others were continuing to shoot at the two monsters that emerged from their hiding space. They must not have heard, Claire came to the conclusion, seeing they were trying to stop the monsters while standing in place. Quickly, she raised the weapon towards the monsters on her side. Not bothering about the accuracy, Claire fired a single shot at each of the rock lizards. She was glad to see that the monsters changed directions to reach where she was located. "Got ya," she cheered in her mind. Then, she switched to the ones that Cammy, Don, and Bill were trying to kill. Firing a shot at each monster, she had a hard time attracting the attention of the things. Noticing that someone was shooting at the monsters on their side other than them, Cammy turned to see Claire standing a ways away from the cart. To try and convey what she was trying to do, Claire fired more shots at the monsters to attract Cammy, Don, and Bill's attention and get them to realize she was trying to draw the things towards her. It didn't take long before Cammy could be seen waving a hand in front of her face to signal for the other two to stop. Claire kept shooting at the monsters and was soon rewarded by the creatures making their way towards where she was located. Now that I got that dealt with, Claire thought to herself. When her sister and Hannah reached her, she told them, "Keep trying to get them to come towards us and away from the cart." The attacks are working. We just need to buy enough time for enough damage to stack on those things. Abby nodded in agreement. In front of them, near the cart, the other adventurers were standing with their cold weapons in their hands. Though they appeared ready to attack the monsters, their feet were firmly planted and unmoving from fear.